9:06. It's already starting to get really hot, and I just barely finished my 5K. It is my birthday weekend. My birthday is tomorrow. I have 4 days off, and all I really wanted for my birthday was to just not work, do things that I love, take care of myself, and be with the people that I love the most. So I have a few things planned for this weekend. Nothing too crazy. This is the first birthday where I felt like I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do. I didn't want any extravagant plans or trips or anything like that. So I'm really just going with the flow this entire trip, and what better way to start off my birthday weekend than with a 5-kilometer run. This is my first time in a very, very long time attempting to do a 5K. I'm not gonna lie, it fully defeated me. I went into it pretty confident, thinking that I would be able to run the entire time, but I was gracefully humbled by that idea, and I definitely had to stop and walk a couple times, and that's okay. I do have to owe part of the treachery of my run to the vest that I'm wearing right now. I did buy a new running vest. It has a little water pouch, pockets for your phone, keys, whatever it is that you need to hold. And I'm not gonna lie, it actually kind of weighed me down more than anything and felt very constricting since it was my first time running with it, which was not the best idea. But you know, we did it anyways. I will definitely try to redo it another time to hopefully get a better time, but I'm not doing it to compete, just doing it for fun. So 5K done. Next, I think I'm gonna go get myself a nice coffee. Just sat down here on this picnic bench. I think two bikers might have collided into one another going through this very narrow trail, and I hope no one is seriously hurt. I can kind of hear them, but I hope they're okay. But I just got my nails done. Super simple, but like very, very cute and sparkly. I'm such a sucker for anything sparkly. I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm just like a monkey sometimes and I'm attracted to shiny things, but very me. I love a good natural nude type of look always. I am currently just reflecting on the whole 9-to-5 work life and how so many of us, majority of us, spend so much time within our lives working so hard just to be able to make a living and enjoy our weekends or enjoy a week or 2 long vacation, however long. And I work as hard as I can. I work very physically, so it's very demanding on my body, but there's a part of me today as I was getting my nails done and the sweet lady was working on my nails, I almost felt a sense of guilt for taking the day off of work today to enjoy my weekend for my birthday and to not work. And what a privilege it is for me to be able to take today off of work so I can have 4 days off for my birthday. Not everybody can do that in America, at least. And there's a part of me that almost feels like this is wrong, or I feel guilty about this. It's like, okay, I have this day to myself, but there are plenty of other people having to work really, really hard today in long hours when they probably don't even want to be there at the end of the day, you know? And I'm just over here doing all my little errands. I'm getting my nails done, I'm getting a massage, this and that. But at the end of the day, that I know I fucking deserve this shit. I work so fucking hard. So fucking hard, and I cannot discredit myself for that. And I feel like when you've worked so hard on yourself to be able to see the light within you and within everything and everyone around you, and you see that other people have maybe not reached the same level of healing within themselves, I feel like it can be really triggering for other people to see your best self and one of the most healed versions of yourself to exist in this moment. And just because it's triggering for other people doesn't mean I have to absorb that hurt from other people either. And it's not my wound to have to heal, and it's not my responsibility to try to heal it for them either. That's the biggest thing that I've learned with my job in the industry that I'm in with self-care, is that I cannot force healing onto other people. All I can do is be the light that really truly exists in this world and shine it as bright as I possibly can, even on the hardest of days when it feels like the world is so gloomy and dark and hard. Still finding that little glimmer of hope and love and compassion for yourself and for the world, regardless of other people's projected wounds onto yourself. And it's not my job to heal other people, but it is my job to be able to be that light and radiance and support for other people to want the same for themselves as well, and know that it is possible for them to find this type of love in their lives as well. And I hope this makes sense. These are just kind of my recent reflections as I'm walking, or as I was walking through these trees on a little trail path over here, just really taking a moment to find the gratitude in this moment. My face, I brushed my teeth, I put on my moisturizer, a little bit of a lip mask, and I'm just gonna be unwinding for the night. I think I'm gonna read a little bit on my Kindle. Lately I have been rereading A Return to Love by Marianne Williamson, and it is probably my favorite book that I think I have ever read, to be quite honest. And we're gonna get up tomorrow and go to the farmer's market, so I'm really looking forward. Good morning. I hope you can hear me well. I decided to redo my entire 5K that I did on Friday because I've been training with this app called Runna that programs runs with you. And so last Friday it was really making me work on pace work and upping my pace, so I was running a lot faster than I normally would. And I feel like that totally screwed up my run. I had to stop and walk at least 3 or 4 times because I just could not maintain that fast pace. So today I decided to just get outside and run at as slow of a pace as I want, just so I can be able to maintain the endurance and maintain running throughout the entire 3.25 miles is what I did today. And oh my God, was that run a world of a difference. I can't even describe how good it felt to be outside today. When I went out on Friday trying to up my pace to like a 10-minute pace, I was struggling from the beginning. And this time I was running at about like 11 to 12 minute per mile pace, and wow, I'd say the first and then the last mile-ish were probably the hardest. I feel like the first mile getting into it, it's like, whew, okay, my legs are starting to burn. This is just the beginning. I still have these however many miles to go. And then once you're nearing the end, it's like I'm so close and everything's burning and I'm tired and I want water, but there's no freaking way I'm gonna stop right now. There's literally absolutely no way that I can stop myself from running because I'm so close. And let me tell you guys, I have always been the person in middle school, high school, in PE that would walk the mile. I never took it seriously. Every time I tried to run the mile, I could never run the entire thing, let alone run an entire 5 kilometers. I did 3.25 miles, so I think it's a little bit more than 5 kilometers. And I cannot believe that I've gotten myself to this point where I could run 3+ miles straight without taking any sort of a walking break whatsoever. I never thought this would be me. I never thought I'd be a runner. I don't know what got me into it, but I wasn't doing anything for cardio. If you know me, I'm really big on weight training, calisthenics, things like that. But cardio was never something that I have implemented into my routine. And I knew it was something that I needed to implement into my routine. I just didn't know how. And I figured, you know what? Let me just give running a shot. First couple times I did it, I'm like, you know what? I actually don't hate this. I started at a very moderate progressive pace. I wasn't going balls to the walls straight off the bat. And I feel like that slow introduction to running really, really helped me understand running a little bit more and understand how it could actually be very enjoyable. And my favorite part about running is the fact that I just get to be outside. How friggin' awesome is that? I love waking up in the morning, being one of the first few people out and about and just friggin' running, and then having that cool breeze hit my face and my body and the rising sun in my face and my eyes. Oh my God, let me tell you, such a good feeling. I understand the whole runner's high thing. I feel like that's kind of what's going on with me right now. But if you've ever told yourself, oh, I'm not a runner, I suck at running, I hate running, this and that, start so slow and easy. But if you have the option and the opportunity to go out on a trail and go on an easy run, don't try to kill yourself right away. Go on an easy run, pace yourself super slow, walk if you need to, do intervals. Oh my God, what a rewarding feeling at the end. And I'm just excited to see where the rest of my running journey takes me, because I'm such a novice, I'm such a beginner. I'm literally only 6 weeks into running, 6+ weeks now at this point. So I'm like, if I can work my way up to running a full 3 miles without stopping to walk in 6 weeks, I'm like, wow, what else can I push myself and my body to do? And it's really mind over matter at the end of the day. When you're running and everything's hurting and everything in your body is telling you to stop, but you can push through those false signals in a way and have your mind overcome the discomfort. Oh my God, you could literally do anything in this world if you can do that. I have a newfound appreciation for endurance athletes, because wow, shit is hard, but so much fun.